Okay, just a small demo on how I use my setup. This is how I have my screen layout on my PC. At the top here, graphic user interface. This is my chat window and my response window. Most of you know of Denise to be like this. Chat window here. Some of my code I come up with myself. Most of it actually does come from other people. I sort of mix a lot of all of it to get the outcome that I achieve. Dan from the forum, he's helped me out with a lot of what I use here, especially with auto hotkey. So yeah, credit goes where due. I'll show you what I've done with Denise. Like I said, I use this chat window for Denise. Although we all refer to her as Denise, so I actually call mine Ava, and obviously this is what it stands for. I'll just demonstrate Denise. Hey Ava. Hey Ava.
Sir.
What are you doing this evening?
Same as always, doing my best to help you.
Thank you.
One is glad to be of service.
So as you see, I have Denise pop up here and then disappear afterwards. Since the new update, yes, new avatar, new Denise, but the lip sync is messed up. I think you're all having the same issue. Yeah, not very good there, but with Dragon built into Denise, we know we have the microphone mutes when she's speaking and then unmutes afterwards. I use Dragon standalone, and obviously through Dan, he's shown me how to implement this into my auto hotkey script. So that's a nice little feature there. There's more to show you with the smartwatch and other things I use, so I'll show you that in another video. I just want to go on to my other assistants that I use. Now I use Ultra HAL Assistant, and again, same graphic user interface. This doesn't change. So the idea is to have it feel like it's just the same one all the time. I'm not changing. I mean, the voices are the same, etc. I'll show you a demo and then I'll explain after. Ava.
Nathan dies and Ava appropriates components from other Android prototypes to acquire the appearance of a real woman.
Ava.
I am here, Lincoln.
That is more like it.
I agree, that is more like it.
Yeah, random there. Only happens on a video. Normally you say her name. She responds with random responses of hello, yes, etc. Don't know where she got that from. So as you can see, I use a different, I don't have an avatar, I have a picture, a visual audio spectrum, so as the voice is being picked up, the visual spectrum within the auto hotkey script does its thing there. Writing that appears on the screen, the text of what's to be responded, the response, and it's highlighted and it will scroll through the text. Very neat feature there. Again, I had Dan helping me with this. I don't think he's seen the overall finished product. Never did get around to showing him because I just used a few of his ideas in that. Yeah, so again, the other one I use is Brainer. Don't know if anybody's heard of Brainer. I'm sure some of you, I remember, mentioned it. As you see, it's fading out to the background. With Brainer, the GUI is a bit different because of what they use, the program they use, and the graphics is a bit harder to create this graphic user interface for it. So at the minute you can't see it, but it is there, and when I click on it, it appears. Now I've done this just for the demo. I don't normally have this appear at all because I mainly use this for music and files and things. This will be hidden all the time. I mean, if I click off here, it will slowly disappear. But this is how it always is. It's invisible. The writing gets sent here in the chat window, and it will search a file and do everything, play music. And again, it's all perceived to be that it's all coming from the same digital assistant, virtual assistant, or whatever. So I'll just show you a few other little neat tricks that I tend to use. What will I use? Just give me a second. Yeah, just a quick. Another thing I've added so many little features. I'll just show you this. As you can see, this window's here. It will fade out in the background when the graphic user interface pops up. Not only that, I'm actually going to have it read something. I'll show you now. Read this.
What is Danny? Danny is a namable artificial intelligence language browser that is capable of learning over time. It does this by input via the web or direct input through the application. Where did Danny come from? Danny is a networked implementation of ALICE written by Dr. Richard Wallace. You can find more information on AML Artificial Intelligence Language and ALICE at http://www.alicepod.org. Why did you write Danny? I wrote Danny as an experimentation to combine all the skills I had, from networking to speech synthesis to XML parsing and combing them all together. Then I found ALICE and realized the true power of natural language parsing, whether text input or spoken. If Hans Moravec and Ray Kurzweil report that by 2040 a $1,000 computer will have enough brain power of a human, what good is it if there is no protocol now for the machines to learn? I think the machine is the greatest power because we are all slaves to the machine. What are we always doing? Feeding machines. Everyone in the world right now is feeding some bit of information into the net at a rate far exceeding expectations. Designing a way to interact with that information, such as Alice, Danny, Emil, is amazing to me. What platforms will Danny run on?
Okay, that went on way longer than I thought I copied. That was meant to be just a short. But at least you got to see how the GUI, graphic user interface, dealt with that. It scrolled right through as it highlighted the text. Good example, I suppose. Again, that was the read this feature. I mean, I just have to say, I could say it in a sentence of, "Oh, please could you read this?" And as long as read this is picked up, it will, whatever I've highlighted. Now, there is something I'll show you on another video about web pages. If, for example, I can pull up a page, ask it to analyze the document, I'll say read through this, and basically it will store, it will say it will tell me it's read through it, and then I'll ask it questions about the document, and it will respond where it has saved it to like a local memory. Again, not done by Denise. This is the other thing I have, a smart feature that I can't actually work with Denise at the minute. I mean, I'm sure with Dan's help I could. Another thing I just wanted to show you quickly. Repeat after me.
Starting the repeat module. Go ahead, sir.
A blue flower.
A blue flower.
A green dragon.
A green dragon.
A red fox.
A red fox.
I really like the repeat module.
I really like the repeat module.
Exit repeat module. Exit repeat module.
Diagnostics for repeat module is deactivated, sir.
Yeah, so I like to use the repeat one because I can, if I'm the other end of the house and I need to get hold of the children, I'll just tap the repeat module on my smartwatch, say what I've got to say, and the kids can hear me. It's a good little feature anyway. Yeah, more demos to follow. That was just a small one showing how my system works with what I've got so far.